guys, we're back here for the conclusion of this week's Pauper Ponderings with Greedy Jund. I won the die roll on the play. This is perfect. We have the turn 2 Putrid Leech taking on Sorin Grim Nemesis. Now, Fleur Bitty, he will be our Grim Nemesis this game, though. So this is definitely the hand, this type of hand that we want to start with. Turn 2 Putrid Leech we've seen be an issue for a lot of decks, especially a deck like Tron that we thought was going to be a really bad matchup. Turned out you can just play turn 2 4/4 and you're in pretty good shape. Starting to crack Evolving Wilds here. One thing to note through these matches, our mana has been fairly decent. For being a 3-color deck with no real dual lands, I've been very impressed with the power of our mana base. Even this game, we're going to have Natural Jund on turn 3. So our opponent let off with a double swamp, so he's probably mono black control. Yeah, Sign in Blood. So these Putrid Leeches are hopefully going to do a pretty good job of pressuring his life total. He's going to have to discard here. So this is something I like about being on the play here. He has to discard down to hand size. I think, you know, this aggro rollout is definitely going to do a good job of... I think we should be in pretty good shape to take this game from mono black. This is definitely the matchup that I think is important, because in terms of mid-range matchups in Pauper, mono black is kind of the poster child. So if we're bad against this deck and we're just a bad version of this deck, we kind of violate what Patrick Chapin likes to call the prime directive, which is the theory that you can never just be a bad something else. This Fairy Macabre definitely does not look like mono black, though. So, attack with both of our creatures here. Look at this, he's going down to 6. Like, this is pretty ridiculous here. I don't even know what he could have to get himself out of this situation. Double Putrid Leech is insane. Tendrils. So I think what we want to do is terminate this guy in response. Then we get to go Putrid Leech, Lightning Bolt you for the win. That should have been Strangling Soot, but I guess it really doesn't matter at this point. Put him down to 2. And Lightning Bolt his face. So, Putrid Leech. This card is good. Holy smokes, is this card good. Alright, so what does mono black mean? Mono black means we get to bring in the Mulldrifters, which I'm super excited for. And this island. We want to cut down one of our swamps. I don't know if we want the Gurmag Anglers. Definitely cut down on these guys, but I think the rest of the deck is pretty good. So that'll be it. On the draw against mono black, just like Delver, they can get out ahead of you pretty badly. You know, turn 2 Sign in Blood into a Chittering Rats is something that we don't want to see. But I'm excited for this Mulldrifter package, and hopefully it works out for us. So we have turn 2 Night's Whisper. Yeah, that's pretty good. And I'm going to keep Terminate. Terminate's also been good. There's not a lot of decks in Pauper that can just play this card. So he did not play a land on his turn 1. We accidentally played our mountain. So Just a whole bunch of badness all over the place here. So he kind of gave us the play. There's a swamp. You know we probably weren't going to cast this Night's Whisper anyways. We're hoping he plays something. Nothing. Okay. Crack this thing. Swamp, and then I'm going to Lightning Bolt his face. So I'm going to have to discard anyways. There's an Evolving Wild, so that's pretty good. So these are the games that are going to be different, especially on the draw where he's going to have removal for our Putrid Leeches. Liliana's Spectre. I think. Discard this thing. I think we're going to grab our island now. Sets up our Muldrifter in a couple turns. There is our forest, which I think we're going to just play. That's a mana base there, eh? What is this? This is Idris, I think? The Maelstrom Wanderer or whatever? So we're going to have to slam Muldrifter next turn, which is pretty good. Him missing his first land drop was pretty good for us. Guess Verdict. I will take that. Down to 16. Cycles of Barrenmoor. Doesn't play a fourth land, though. Interesting. Very interesting. And now we get to play the best card in the matchup, Muldrifter. Perfect. Draw some more cards. Sakura Tribal is going to get us that extra black that we need. Yep, Disfigure's fine. He did his job. Mind Wrench. It's kind of rough. Sakura Tribal or Mountain Down. Well, that's certainly a way to get back into a game. We are going to get to Night's Whisper. Hopefully we get to do two things. Another black source will be good. We just have to find it. Pulse is pretty good too, though. So I think we want to just Night's Whisper and then Pulse back. Yeah, and then just at the end of turn, Pulse back the Muldrifter. He's still on 3 lands. Liliana's Spectre. I think this is okay. Just discard the Echoing Decay. These are the kind of games of Pauper that are really enjoyable. Go back up to 22, which is important against this deck because a lot of times they can just backdoor you with Grey Merchants. Evolving Wilds, we're going to crack that right away. For Swamp, and then we're going to play this Muldrifter. This deck is sweet. Look at this mana base too. You don't see the Forest Island double Swamp double Mountain mana base very often. So Evolution Charm to get back this Muldrifter if he kills it. Yep. 21. We're gonna take 2 down to 18. We can go double Putrid Leech. Or we can just play Muldrifter again. I think I want to get some pressure out there. I can go Muldrifter Chainer's Edict. Maybe that's better. Plus Evolution Charm. Yeah, that's probably the best. And then I can Evolution Charm into turn. And I have 4/4 in play, which is good. Jeez, this Muldrifter has been insane. Well, make him waste the spell on it. I'm in for him to 2-for-1 himself. Or not. Okay. It's kind of interesting. Evolution Charm this Muldrifter back. So if he would have had the disfigure, he would have done it last turn. So we're going to pump him for 4 here. Then we're going to cast this Muldrifter off of... And then play another Putrid Leech, I guess. Man, Muldrifter is just not a reasonable Magic card. Not reasonable in the slightest. We're going to go 3-0 here. So we played Red Green Goggles, went 0-3. Then we played Sultai Lantern Control, went 3-0. Then last week we played the Red Black Aggro Deck, went 0-3. And I think we're going to go 3-0 this week, which is pretty sweet. We're going to take 2 down to 12. He's up to 17. We're going to have to chunk him for 10, though. Seems pretty good. Just an embarrassment of riches. All the way down to 7. Play a Phyrexian Rager. Kind of Terminate flooded, but that's okay. We can cast 2 of them. Man, Putrid Leech has been good. 10, just not a Gray Merchant. Okay, so that means he is, I guess, essentially dead. He goes up to 9. This is kind of what I said about making sure you keep the black deck with nothing in play, because you can just get backdoored. You know, even as far ahead we were in this game, Gray Merchants, you know, if he had any amount of Gray Merchants there, we were pretty dead. This is an attack for 8. Pump one of them. 3. Boom, and we go 3-0 with Greedy Jund in Pauper. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the Mana Base here on YouTube, as well as check us out online, www.themanabase.com. Great daily content uploaded every single day. I know that sounded bad. The gist of it is, every single day there is new content available for your viewing pleasure, whether it be Commander articles, casual articles, salty rant articles, Pauper videos like this one, modern videos, cube articles, anything your kitchen table casual Johnny, Timmy, Spike Mind wants is on the mana base, so please check us out. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel here. It really helps us out, and I will be back for the conclusion of Pauper Ponderings Greedy Jund in one quick second.